Okay, so welcome to this short video on how I trade institutional moves in the market, commonly known as smart money. I'm going to try and attempt to explain how I look for those moves and my logic behind getting involved in any positions. So let's go to a couple that occurred this week. Okay, so first of all, these are my four currency pairs that I trade. I don't really deviate from them because if you're going to be the type of trader that sort of looks for these institutional moves, you need to get intricate and get to know at least one or two of your currency pairs, and they need to become your trading world. That's my opinion on, and you need to pick one time frame and follow that time frame and use a higher time frame purely just for targets and room for expansion and an overall direction of what the market may or may not do. So let's go in to look at pound dollar would be my go-to pair, my go-to currency pair, the one I go to each day, the one I would extract 50% of my profitability. So, okay, so let's take a look at, this was Wednesday afternoon, and the market fell quite heavily, but with strong elephant bars. Strong directional moves, strong solid candles, very little wicks. We call those elephant bars. The elephants are in town and they're in for a reason. So we came to this level and then we broke and closed below it. So I have various automated systems in place that look for directional moves, extended moves away from the 200 period moving average, and looks to get involved once the market retraces back up into structure levels at or near the 200 period moving average. So this took us into Thursday morning around about 8 o'clock. The trading view clock is an hour behind, by the way. And at 8 o'clock the elephants turn up for work, start trading, and the market fell like a stone with strong elephant bars. So we're involved in our short order and it's looking good so far, but then the market stalls with a lot of indecisional buying and selling. And why is it stalling at this level? Why do they want to drive it to this level and keep it there? Well, it looks to me by this, a lot of this indecisional buying and selling, looks to me they're trying to keep price at this level for a reason. Well, here is a possible reason. This is my theory on it. At Thursday morning at 9:30, we had pound news concerning the pound. The number to me means nothing. The previous number, the forecast number, the actual number, it means no relevance at all. I pay no attention to the number because it means nothing. The actual news, the manufacturing production, whatever the news is, it means nothing. The fact that the things I look for, the two things I look for are, is it one of my currency pairs? Yes. What time is the news at? 9:30. Okay. Do I have a plan to deal with what may or may not happen coming up to 9:30? Well, the answer to that, of course, is yes, because the fact that this market stalled at this level tells me this market could do one of two things. It can go straight back up and bust on through, or it could fall like a stone again. So targets are set beyond, but stops are moved back down, to 44.80, because if it does bust through, we're out of this for whatever profit we can accumulate, and our next second sell order is up here at or near a structural level, at or near the 200 period moving average, and our stops will be above the swing high, because our historical testing shows us, or shows me, that once this move happens, it can either continue on down or it'll retrace back up again, given the impression that the market may continue higher, and then come back down in the direction, the original direction, because the overall direction is bearish. So my point of is the news number of the news, whatever the figure of the news event is, means nothing. The direction of the move is still bearish, so chances are smart money will be bearish. They'll just drive it up for a while, they take out stops and come back down. So first sell order banked us about 50 to 60 pips. The second sell order, we're now involved, but the second sell order we hold for a longer period of time, because our previous testing shows us that the second sell order will hold and fall lower, and it has done. And our targets for our second sell order is 43.90, so we're almost there. We had other news today on Friday, again, more what we call elephant bars. We had some more pound news. Again, look at this bar here, given the directional move down. So my point is, my take on it is they use news events just as an excuse to get in the market, and regardless of the number, they'll drive it whatever way they want to drive price. And I've developed my own trading strategy and a various number of automated systems that are designed to follow the market when it moves in this fashion, and it works. It produces a profit. So that is how I trade smart money, how I trade institutional moves, and how I look for them and find them. I hope that was informative, and please leave a comment, hit the like button, ask a question, all the normal stuff, share it on Facebook. Again, thanks for watching, and until next time, take care.